Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Edward.
And this is our Meet Cute.
Falling in love is funny. It's weird, awkward, happy, or sad. It's a vibe. Where if you know, you know. Or do you? More than anything, it's personal and all around us. Inspired by true events and performed by real actors, Meet Cute presents When I Met You.
If so many different things hadn't happened, we probably never would have met.
Well, we grew up in the same town.
Yeah, in Texas, outside Austin, which was, well, it was a lot sleepier than it is today.
But we never met, or at least we don't remember each other. We had mutual friends, though.
And we went to the same tennis camp.
And the same dance class.
You know, there's got to be a picture of us somewhere, together. You know, before we knew, well, you know, what we know now.
So we kept missing each other growing up, and then I moved away for college to LA.
Yeah, which could have been the end of it.
But I came back for the weekend to hang out with some friends, and Ed was there. I remember he had this huge backpack on.
Oh, yeah, I remember. And I remember thinking she was super cool and really pretty. But then I found out from one of our friends she's got a boyfriend. And then she was gone, just like that.
But the next time I came back to town, I met a group of friends, the same ones, at this great restaurant.
Lambert. It was Lambert.
Yes. And we were all eating outside. And of course, Ed and I end up sitting next to each other. We kind of just gravitated towards each other, I guess.
You guess. I definitely was making sure I was going to be the one sitting next to you. I think I made someone switch seats with me, actually.
But anyway, so we're eating and talking. And I hear this voice in my head. And now I'm not the type of person who normally hears voices in my head, okay? But I heard this voice that wasn't my own just say, "This is the man that you're going to marry."
But mind you, she still had a boyfriend.
But Ed and I became friends. We started hanging out all the time. I think he was just waiting for me to realize.
Maybe. But on our first date, although I don't know if we called it that at the time, we went to this dive bar in South Austin, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think it's still there. And there was this genie thing.
Like, you know, in the movie Big?
Yeah, and she got her fortune card.
It was a rhyme, something about you and your beloved will never part.
It was crazy. Everything in the universe was just telling us to be together. But, you know, at the time...
Still just friends.
Mm-hmm.
But Ed's very emotionally stable and calming, and I needed that. And he really pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, but she was more of a city girl. I was always trying to get her to climb up cliff faces and find secret watering holes, and she really resisted me at first.
I'm still kind of like that.
But we spent a lot of time together outside in those early days. And eventually, I think I was like, okay, so what's going on with this boyfriend?
Okay, well, so it was a long-distance thing. He was in Trinidad, so probably it was never really going to work out. But he came to Texas to visit me.
Oh, man, that weekend? That was torture. I remember just being in such a bad mood the whole time, just knowing he was here to see her.
But I already sort of knew I was going to break up with him.
Oh, because you wanted me. It's easy to understand.
No, just in general, it wasn't working out. But yes, I could also feel that Ed was maybe a better match for me. But I walked in to see him, the boyfriend, and he was watching Sound of Music and just sobbing hysterically.
Wow.
And I'm a very emotional person anyway, so I knew right then and there, I was like, I can't do this. So we broke up. I think I told you right away, too.
I mean, after that, pretty much it was just like a done deal. I was seeing some girl, too, at the time, but I immediately ended it. I knew I wanted Ashley from the beginning.
Do you remember our first kiss?
Were we out at that restaurant we went to?
No, it was right then on my couch when you came over.
Oh, right. Yeah, now I do. No, I do remember. I remember.
Oh, okay. Suddenly it's coming back
Look,
to you.
I remember. Really, I do. It was just really late at night, that's all.
We used to stay up all night talking, and the minute we kissed, he immediately goes, So what does this mean?
Yeah, you laughed right at me.
Oh, yeah. You're like, okay, so is this a done deal now? You wanted to seal it in.
Yeah, you know it. It's notarized now. You're mine.
I mean, he pretty much moved in after that.
Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I didn't hear a voice in my head or anything, but
Hey!
I just knew we'd be together forever.
He brought over a Christmas tree to my apartment when he came the next time.
Well, you needed a Christmas tree.
That's just who Ed is. He fixes things, whatever needs fixing, right away.
Look, Ashley's my best friend. We pretty much agree on everything.
And now we have a 3-year-old.
Yeah, which is a completely new adventure.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ed. And this
is our
is our meet cute.